Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I am going to be showcasing today a card class featuring the Jungle Pals bundle, which is part of our celebration. So let me just show you this. I said it's a bundle because they coordinate, but you can earn these free with purchases. You get this one free with $50, and then this one with free with $100. So if you have $150 worth of orders, then you get both of these items for free. You can see them on your catalog, and it's on page 12 and 13. There's really nice what am I saying here? Oh, card samples that you can copy, and then you can see this one as well here. So really cute set to play with. Hi, Marianne. Let me connect on my other phone just to make sure that I can read the comments. I am particularly really excited with this one. It is a super cute set. I always love the little critters because you can color them and make them all happy. So I don't know, I always like them. Let me know in the comments if the Jungle Pals is one of your favorites. Okay, here I am. So also let me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy reading your comments as far as where you are. How's the weather? Here in Texas is getting much better. Not as cold as we were a couple of weeks ago, I guess. So it's getting better. And I'm so sorry I keep changing my Facebook Live, right? Because it was supposed to be on Tuesday. I did had a work commitment or an offsite meeting Monday, Tuesday, and I just came back super tired. And then Wednesday, I just had so much to catch up and a headache. And I was like, there's no way I can do this. So anyway, so we move it to today. And I literally figure out, well, today is the day we have Oliver's presentation. It was like a singing concert, which Oliver was so excited about, and it was at 6:30. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm happy to be here. I'm excited that we are making it happen. And I am particularly very excited with this set. I think that it's super cute, and I feel like you're going to be able to use it over and over. But anyway, before we start, as always, we're going to talk a little bit of what's happening. I do have 3 events going on right now for those who can sign up. One of them, it's our our card club. And that one is featuring I keep doing this. I keep forgetting what it is. It is the hot air balloon. Hold on. It's the hot air balloons. So give me 1 second. Just so that I can find it. I keep doing this. I keep forgetting names. Yeah, it's Hot Air Balloons Bundle. And it is page 34. So let me see. And let me show you the suite. Because I'm actually featuring the whole suite. Which is the Lighter Than Air. Which you can see on page 32 and 33 from your mini catalog. So it is this one. Thank you so much, Cindy, for sharing. It always helps me. So it's that one. So let me show you the projects so that you can get excited. This is my monthly subscription. And so you get a kit in the mail to make 5 cards. And you can see them all here. And plus you also get a... enough supplies plus like about $20-25 worth of merchandise and the PDF with video tutorials and everything to make the 5 cards. It is on a monthly subscription, so once you're in, but you can cancel at any time. And what I mean is once you are in, every month you're going to be getting that kit until you cancel. But of course you can cancel at any time. There's no issues there. The cost of these is $45 already with shipping. So it's very affordable from that end. It's one of my most affordable classes. And like I said, it includes some products and enough and a kit to make the 5 cards. You can go at creatingwithali.com/card club and read all about it. What are their perks? And also you can sign up right there. I'll put a link on once I have it in YouTube here on this corner, so that you can click and read more about it. When you are on that page, again, creatingwithali.com/card club, make sure that you also, once you sign up, make sure that you also go back and fill out that Google form, because that's where you're telling me where to ship the kit. Now, one of the perks from being in Card Club is that when you stay with me for 6 consecutive months, you get an additional $25 worth of goodies. So I think it's really cool about that. And also, this is the class where where the feature set, every month I feature one bundle. So you can get the feature bundle at a discount, meaning you don't pay shipping and taxes. So you pretty much get it at my cost. So it is a nice way to be building your stamp collection little by little and save in your supplies. So anyway, so that's that. And again, you can go to creatingwithali.com/card club. Also, if you're interested in the tutorials, if you are not in the US, or if you're a demonstrator, or if you already have everything, you just want the instructions, you can always go to creatingwithali.com/shop and then get a tutorial. This one is going to be released later this week. But you can see on Card Club exactly all the different kits that we have made, and of course go into the tutorial store and then grab each one, whichever you like, right? Once you purchase the PDF, you get a link right then, and you also get an email where you can download it. So anyway, fairly simple process. The other thing that I have is my next stamp along. And so the stamp along is where you're going to be making a cards. I'll show in one of my Facebook live events the cards so that you can see how to make it. But you get a kit a little bit stepped up, meaning you're going to be getting half a pack of the designer series paper, you're going to be getting embellishments, and all the supplies to make 8 cards. Typically, when I ship the kits for a Facebook Live, it's always 1 card, and it's typically 3 cards. In this one, you're actually getting 8, meaning you get 2 of each of the different designs. And the next one is featuring the stipple roses, which is a really cute one. Let me just show you this one. And I have sent the links to sign up for this one. If you if you didn't get it, you can email me, PM me. I will be more than happy to share with you the link so you can register. But this is the next stamp along, and again, you get 2 of each. You do need to have the stipple roses bundle, but like I said, I will include everything. I cut out all the labels and everything. Anything that goes from the bundle, you'll have to cut it yourself or substitute with anything you have. So anyway, so this is that. And again, I have sent the link. The last day to sign up, I believe, is next week. So make sure you sign up right away, okay? Oh, one thing I forgot about Card Club. So the Card Club, just for you, because sometimes I get that question and I always forget to mention this. But when you sign up for Card Club, it goes, for instance, this one is from like January 8th to February 7th. So the last day to sign up is February 7th. If you sign up on February 8th, then you're going to be getting the March kit. But so if you want to get the February kit, you have to sign up before the 7th, because I forgot about saying that. This one, like I said, sign up is the end of next week, I believe, or the next Monday, somewhere around that. So make sure you sign up right away, because it's a small window. And the next thing that I'm going to have is, which I don't have yet, the display of the cards, but it's going to be bingo. So I'm going to be releasing bingo probably tomorrow. And I'm still debating which sets to use. I do like to be using the designer series paper that we're using today, which is what is the name of this one? Sunny Days, which is also part of Celebration. I am in love with all the paper this time. I'm so happy we got so much paper on the Celebration. So it is this one, and I'm going to be using the feature or the coordinating bundle, which is the Bright Skies. This is what I think I'm going to be using. I might change, but I think bingo is going to be those 2 items, you know, so that you can get an idea of how or what we're going to be doing. And what I said I was debating is because I also thought it would be nice to use these other set from Celebration, Heartfelt Hellos, I think is the name, which I am loving that one as well. I feel like it's a great one for sentiments, you know, like for occasions. This one. And it has, one says, Dad, you're the best. Love you more. Enjoy your day. Hello. Happy Mother's Day. And thinking of you this Easter. So I think that this set is amazing. And so if it is not this bingo, it might be the next one, because I am dying to use that one, to be honest. I feel like it's a great one. So anyway, so that's what it is, where it's going to go. And the final event going on that I keep forgetting to tell you about is the onstage pregame. Now, this is really for demonstrators. All demonstrators going to onstage in Houston. We have an event going on. It's going to be March 14. What is really cool is it is including breakfast, a cart class, a mingling event with all the different demonstrators, with all demonstrators coming in. And there's going to be an optional swap. There's going to be prizes. So it is one of those events that I feel is going to be super amazing. We from the we are about, it's not really, like, I want to say that we are at 2/3 already filled. I think that we have like 1/3 left. Although we're already talking with the hotel to see if we can expand it a little bit just in case. Because during the last few days we've been getting a lot of more of subscriptions. So make sure you read that email. It is again called the Onstage Pregame. Now, if you're not going to Houston but are still interested in getting that event, we have an online, so we'll mail everything to you, like whatever we do, the cart class, the goodie bag, everything, you'll get it there. The only thing, of course, you're not going to be able to swap, because the swap is going to be in person there. And also breakfast, of course. The breakfast is not included. But I am very, very excited with that one. I feel like that's a great opportunity to mingle and get to know each other. And then get ready for Onstage. Now, if you don't know, Onstage is an event that Stampin' Up is putting to, for demonstrators. It's going to be like a convention style, because it's going to be 3 days in Houston. So I am particularly very excited about that event. So hopefully you can join us. Again, I've been sending emails. And if you need, like, if you're watching this and you're not in my email, you can email me or PM me. I'll send you the registration link. And like I said, and also, you don't have to be going to Onstage. Like, if you live already in Houston and you want to come over, like if you're a demonstrator living in the Houston area and you want to come over and hang out with us, for sure you can do that as well, okay? You don't have to be going to Onstage. But since a lot of us are going to Onstage, you know, this is the one where, like, everyone is going. Like, I don't live close to Houston, even though I'm in Texas, and we're going to be there, right? So anyway, so hopefully you join us. It's going to be super fun. I am partnering with Jennifer on that one, and we're thinking what to do with that one, to be honest. As far as like what type of cart class, because I had selected some items from the mini catalog, and then today I saw the new online exclusive available for demonstrators, and there's so many good things that right now is just what are we going to be doing? But it's going to be super fun. I know it's going to be super exciting, and so again, hopefully you join us. All right, so those are the events going on. The other thing happening right now is that Stampin' Up released more items to Celebration. So for Celebration, as you know, we have this cool promotion where for every purchase we make, starting at $50, you get free products, right? And it's only going to be good for January and February. I am particularly excited that nothing has sold out. I know that for right now, the Softly Stipple Designer Series paper is not available. However, it's coming back next week. It says that it's going to be back February 5th, and it's this one. So for sure, I mean, I'm excited because nothing has sold out. But everything is while supplies last. This is the last month. And so I don't know that we're going to be, you know, resupplying everything. So at this point, make sure you get all your favorites. But on top of these, we've got an additional items for Celebration. So you can see some of the Memories and More envelopes. I really like that one. The cute Just Kidding Designer Series paper 12 by 12 is also included there. One that I was very surprised because it's a lot of paper is the Delightfully Eclectic. And it's free with $50. This paper pack, it's like 48 sheets of 12 by 12. It is a huge pack, and it is a great one to have. I've used it in several videos before, and I'm just amazed that it is free for $50. We also have 2 kits, the Love This Memory Notebook Kit, as well as the Robot Buddies, which are really cute. This one in particular includes a stamp set and stickers and like enough supplies to do 9 cards. It has an acrylic. It's one of those that is all inclusive, so it's really cool. We have also the stripes and splatters embossing folders, and then these two stamp sets. One is called the Botanical Layers, and the other one is Besides Me Cling, which is one of my favorites, by the way. This is the one, I don't know that you can see it, but this is the one that has like that, like it's perfect for like that Father's Day, right? Like they have that with the, oh, I have to check what I throw, but anyway, it has the dad with his kiddos, and I just love it. I mean, it just, yeah, I just love it. So I'm excited those are there. And then we also have the new Colors markers. Those are free with $100, and then the Dragonfly Punch as well, free with $100. So more stuff was added to Celebration. Again, this is the perfect time to continue purchasing, because you get free stuff, and if you already collected everything from here, there's even more now for you to grab. So make sure you check it out. When you check out, you can see exactly what other options are there. Again, everything is while supplies last, so make sure you grab all your favorites right away. In addition to that, I have not said this enough, but I am doing a free celebration event for my customers. So all of you who purchase with me between January and February $150 get access to that event. And then if you have $100, when you reach $100, and it doesn't have to be in one order, it could be in multiple orders, you'll get the free tutorial that we use for the event called Jumpstart Celebration, which included a PDF tutorial for 12 cards. And it's featuring the trusted tools, the sunny days with the brighter, the bright skies, which is the one that I was showing you a minute ago, as well as the stipple roses with the softly stipples. So I think you're going to be super excited with that one. Oh, I don't know how all the balloons appear, but that was kind of cool. So anyway, I'm going to start posting who has reached it, because I have several of you who already earned it. And then I'm also going to be emailing you if you're close to earn it, so you know that you are about to earn it, right? Like, just so that you know how much do you need to earn that event. The event is going to be taking place in, I think it's in March. In March or in April. I'll have to check my calendar. I'm so sorry, but you're going to be getting an event with that. So anyway, so super excited with that. And with that, I think I cover everything right now. So let me flip the camera and then we go from there. Did you know how those balloons appear? I don't know how they appear. I didn't click anything. They just appear. They look really cute, but I never seen them on my video, so I don't know if this is a new feature. So anyway, or if someone sent them. You know how sometimes you can send things on Facebook? I don't know. Maybe someone did it. But anyway, so let me flip the camera and we'll go from there, okay? Give me a second. Don't get dizzy. We're going to be moving things around. Hi, Flo. All right, so let me move things around. Give me 1 second. I need to move my chair. And then let me put the cart somewhere else. Okay, so as usual, we have our, ooh, and I had a, I don't know what I did. Okay. So let's just go from here. Okay, so I have that. This is what we're going to be using. Here are all the blends that we're going to be using. So I know it seems a little bit intimidating, but very excited. There are 5 different critters, and I decided to use 3 of them because it's 3 cards. So I'm going to be using this guy, this one, and that one. I am particularly excited with this one, but I went with the other ones for right now. Okay, and then this die set is just really cool. And again, this is one of those that you get for free. But it has some standalone dies, like decorations. You can do the trunk of the tree. And then you have some leaves that can go either on top of the tree, or you can use them as for the ticker. You're going to see how we're going to be using them. There's some flowers, some leaves. Some of these to use like for hanging, and I think this one will be great for like the monkey stamp that we have. I think this will go just perfect. And again, I think it's going to be super cute. So anyway, so let me bring the supplies and we're going to start. First things, let's do the stamping for the first card. How about that? Before I show you what we're doing. And we're gonna go ahead and use this one. Is this a Tucan? I call it Tucan. Hopefully it is the same in English. And for this, I'm gonna be using the what is this color? Sweet Sorbet. I'm gonna be using my marker. You could use your blends, the black blends, but I'm gonna be using the basic black Stampin' Right marker, and then I'm gonna be using the Parakeet Party. Yeah, Parakeet Party. Yes, this one, and the yellow, which is definitely light. And I think that's about it for. Oh no, this one too. The dark Tahitian. And as I am talking about these, so in April, which is not too long, not too far away, right? We are going to release most likely our retiring list, and these are the colors that are going to be retiring pretty soon. This one, as well as the what is the name of the other one? The Starry Sky, and I don't remember the other name. Hold on. Let me see. Starry Sky, and there's another one. Oh my goodness. The one that looks purplish. What is the color? Oh my goodness. How can I not know the names? I mean, it's being kind of crazy, right? What is the name of that? But anyway, is the in colors that we had. Those are the in colors that are retiring at the end of this catalog. And so if you like these colors as well as the other ones, and I'm trying to figure out where is the page where I have all the paper, and I cannot find it. But those are retiring, right? We know those are going to be retiring, so make sure you grab the blends, like here it is. Here, Orchid Oasis. I'm like, what was the name? So these ones. These are the ones that are going to be retiring at the end of this annual catalog. And so in May, we're going to have a new annual catalog. So in April, we're going to have the retiring list. And so make sure you grab right now the ink refills, the blends, the cardstock, everything, because those are available right now. But come March, April, especially April, once that list hits, it's like everything sells out immediately. So get them while they are still available. And then also anything on those colors, for sure it's going to be retiring. So make sure you grab them, because those are really good ones. And you can see today we're going to be using 3 of them. So if you don't have them, grab them. Oh, hi, Pat. How are you? All right. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and get our memento. And I'm just trying to make sure all is good. And I'm going to, there you go. We have it nice. And now I'm going to go ahead and color this. So for this one, I'm going to be coloring the body with the black. And this is one of the new markers. So we have a brush pen, as you can see here, and then a bullet pen tip, which I really like a lot. Now on our new glass mat, you can even be writing, and it goes really well. You can clean it up, right? Like I am using this so much, but like if you love doing lettering, like hand lettering, the brush pen is really, really nice. So I am loving these new markers. This is the new configuration, and I decided to use this one to color all the pieces on the Tucan. Now, you could use your blends as well, of course. Hi, Paula. But I'm gonna start with this. Now, I'll start coloring, and then I'll show you a close-up, because I don't know how to do the close-up on my phone. But I'm just doing all my coloring here. I wanted to make sure I had a really nice black, because this bird is really black, right? Like they are, that's how they are. So I wanted to have a good solid. And the bullet tip point, it helps me a lot to it helps me have control on how I'm coloring it. All right. And then this section. Okay, so that's that. Then the next part is this section. And I thought on that one to use yellow. So I'm going to start with the light, Daffodil Delight. And I am going to also add cheeks, but maybe later. Hold on, maybe at the end. Because I'm going to be doing a little bit of blending here. So I'm going to start with the Daffodil Delight. And then bring the darker one. And let me just show you here. Then bring the darker. And then blend it. Now, I did Google like how a toucan looks, and I saw that they have more of the parakeet party on this section. So for that part, I'm going to bring the light, and I'm going to be doing the first part of the beak. Is that right? So this section. And a little bit here. And then somewhere here. So this is how it starts to look. Okay. I'm going to bring the yellow and then do this section to kind of blend this. And then same thing, blend a little bit here so it doesn't look that way. And at this point, I'm going to be adding the cheeks. Which, you know me, I always like adding cheeks. So I'll add the cheeks there. And then I'm going to bring the darker. And I'll do here in a second. All right, so that's how it looks. Now I'm going to go with blue on this section. And I'm going to go with the Tahitian Tide. And then bring the darker one. And then blend it again. All right, see that? And then I'm going to go with the, what is this color? Light Sweet Sorbet. This is my favorite. I am really liking this color, and I'm really sad to see it go. And I'm going to be doing, oh, I did a little bit too much, but it's okay. It will be okay. It will be okay, no worries. I think I did too much. Because sometimes I'm talking, I'm not controlling well, but that's okay. It will be okay. And then blend it again. I don't know this tip. All right, and there you have it. Now, I might need to do a little bit here. And there you have it. See, like, I did a little bit too much there, but that's okay with the red. But it will be okay. Okay, once you have that, then you're going to get your dies. And again, these are the dies that are free with the celebration. So you're going to be getting that one and cut it out. I already had that one cut out. But look how beautiful this looks, right? It's exactly the same little guy. So we have that. Now, I've also cut out the tree in Pecan Pie. I went and did and cut out, see what I'm saying, like this one, right? I'm going to be using this one in Granny Apple Green and Shaded Spruce. And I did the same with the leaves. I thought those were really cool leaves, which I know it's not like the same tree, but that looks kind of nice. And that one is this, right? You could also use these other leaves, but I thought this one looks nicer in my head. And so I picture my little guy here. Isn't that cool? I like that one. Okay, now, as you can tell, the Jungle Pals doesn't have any sentiments. So I decided I want to pair it, give me a second here, with two sets here in this case. So this one is the Hooray for Surprises. And I thought it would be nice to have this one, Hope Your Birthday is Wonderful. I think this looks kind of happy. So I want to be using that one. So let me get the Hope Your Birthday is Wonderful. And for my sentiment, I decided I want to be using the dies from the Brightest Skies. Okay. Now this bundle, okay, it's $46.75. And this bundle is the $48.50, which you're going to love this one. I know it is a really good one. Somewhere here, I should have samples here. Hopefully I find it. Oh, here it is. I'll show you here another sample with this one later on. But this is becoming one of my favorites. And I love the shapes because you can also use it for like labels for sentiments. So, of course, there's really nice. You could also put this one. I thought this one will be another one that could look really nice. You brighten my cloudy days. Because I want to be using the cloud pattern from the Designer Studios paper. And again, I'm using the sunny days. Is that the name? Yeah, I think it is. And I don't know what I did with the catalog to show you, but you'll see the paper here in a second. So this is what I have. So I have one of these for the label, and then I have the paper from the sunny days. And what did I do with the mini catalog to show you? I have no clue what I did with it. I mean, it was right here. We were using it a minute ago, right? So I don't know what I did with it, honestly. Oh, here. I'm like, I don't know. So it is this one. I was like, what? Here. There you go. And you get it free with $50. It is this one. And so I wanted to use this one with this because I thought the paper is really bright. And it went really well with this label, right? The Brightest Skies. See? With the label from this set. Now, if you don't like the stamp set, which I don't know why not, because it goes really well, but you might want to have just the dies, because the dies alone are great. I mean, you can do so many things for this one. And it has also this border to do the clouds as well. So I think this is a great one. The dies are only $34, but if you get it as a bundle with the stamp set, then you're only paying $48.50 and get both the stamp set and the die. So it is a pretty good deal. Okay, so now I want to be stamping my sentiment here, and I want to be adding the tree here, somewhere here I want to have, and I have it that way, right? So it's like this is a tall tree, and there's some clouds, and in the cloud I'm going to be putting the sentiment, and then I'm going to cut this label to fit whatever space I have here. Okay, but so I need to probably stamp on this on the the right side of the label. So I feel like I will be using like a brown, don't you think? I think like a brown will be good. Or even, I think maybe black too, but I think brown. I'm going to go with brown. Let me mount this one first. And I'm going to get the, oh, you know what? I could use the Early Espresso. Early Espresso is my favorite. I think it will look good. Just because it will pop up better. I could also use Memento. I think Memento will also look good because the bird is black. Or you can go with a subtle color with like Pool Party. But I do want it to pop up more. I do want it to show up more. So this is how it's going to look. And Early Express is one of those ink pads that I love for sentiments. All right, so now let's go over measurements. So I have here a piece of Pool Party 8.5 by 5.5. And then I have a piece of basic white 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one is 1/8 of an inch smaller. So this should be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue this one. And let's also glue, not glue, but fold this one in half. And then let's go ahead and glue this one here, okay? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and okay. And then, oh, you know what? I should have done this part first. I forgot. But I still can cut it here, you know? I can cut it there, so I think I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and glue this section. And you know what? I probably want to be using the, what is this called? The, oh, see, I got a little bit of adhesive here, which is okay. And then the same thing here. And then I'm going to go ahead and have a little bit of all right, for this one. And I want this one to be right on this section. Right on the border, okay? And then I will cut out this part. Let's bring our scissors. There you go. It looks okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one. So I might want to be adding this one to this section as well. So like so. And then this one comes somewhere here. See? So I can still see a little bit of both ends, like in between. I feel like it looks nice, don't you think? Now for this one though, I want to be adding this one right here. Let's see. Before I continue, because I want to glue this one so I can embellish everything else here. And I might want to have that one right here. And right there. And this little guy here, right? Oh, look at this. It is already looking nice. So I'm going to glue this one like right on this section, you know? It goes well there. All right, so now for this one, I'm just going to be using my seal. And put it somewhere here. And then cut out this part. Okay. And this one is going to go right here on our car. See how it starts to look? Really cute, don't you think? And let me take all of these for a second, because I feel like it's taking all this space. And so now I'm going to go ahead and take these and put it right here. Okay, what do you think? Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring this one again. And a little bit here. Hola, gordita. So you have it here. And then we're going to be doing the same with this one. But a little bit of setting it, you know. So you do want to see both colors. So you're offsetting it a little bit. And then for this one, we're going to go ahead and add this one like right here. Just need to make sure I'm not hiding the sentiment. Oop. And this is where I don't really like the the tempo, because I am very messy and start getting the glue all in my hands. And I don't like that. Because I don't know you, but I feel like this particular glue, it is a little bit harder to clean from your hands. You know, it's not like the other ones where you just peel it or something. This one, it kind of stays. Which is great as an adhesive, but I don't know. It's harder to clean, and I don't like that. And then I'm going to be having this one right here. And I'm pressing just to make sure that I have everything glued down. And then I'm going to be adding this little cute little guy there. Okay, now for this part, and see, I feel like now I have all this glue everywhere. Ugh. I'm going to be using dimensionals. I think for this one, the mini dimensionals makes more sense, you know, especially for the amount of dimensionals that I always add, right? So there you go. And where's my little trash can? I know, Gail, exactly. It always gets very sticky. Like, as a child, I remember there were other adhesives, like white adhesive, that you get in your hands and then you're just spilling, and it was kind of fun. This one is like, no, it's not. It doesn't, you don't get a layer like so. So it's a little bit harder. Okay, so I'll have it like so. And I was debating of like a bow or something, but quite honestly, I didn't thought a bow will go really nice. But I do want to be using some dots. Oh, hold on. I don't know if you knew, but this is still available as an online exclusive now. It's not, I don't think it's on our catalog, but it is still available. And so I thought we could add some of these blue petal, you know, the pool party dots. We can even have some yellows if we want. Oh, maybe we can add some yellow here and there. I don't know. But definitely I want to be using some of the pool party, so we can use that. And so as usual, when you get when you place an order with me this week, you'll get the kit to make the cards tonight. Orders over 35 will get the kit. You have to use the host code. Orders over 50 will also get the glossy dot assortment. But of course, at $50 you start earning things from Celebration. So even more things for you from that end. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take some of these, because I thought it would be nice to have here and there. Like, I like that a lot. And of course you can add as many or as little as you want. There you go. So I'm going to leave it like so, but I like that. And I'm not going to be doing a bow, which is not very normal for me. But I really like how it looks, and I think that this one, it is a great one. It also is like a masculine card too, you know, like, so if you have male friends, I think this will be great. Also for little kids, I think it's very playful, and it goes really nice. Oh, they are? Oh, okay. So maybe they are. See, I always get confused because I thought they had already retired, and then I saw like, oh, this is an online exclusive. So thank you, girl. So anyway, there you go. All right. So the next thing is the tiger. So let's go and do the tiger. Where is my little thing? Well, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here. Can I fit it here? Probably not. Okay, let's use this scrap. So we're gonna be doing the tiger. Now the tiger got me all excited too. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring a memento. Give me a second. Oh, I feel like I over inked, so I might need to do everything, let it dry for a second. Okay, it's okay. We're good. And I'm gonna do right now other things while I let it dry for a second, because I think I over ink on this one. So I'm gonna show you another part of the card before we do this. But so for this one, I'm gonna move this one to this side. Here are all the bits and pieces that we need. So I'm gonna be using this tag. Ooh, and I thought I had a flower somewhere here, and maybe I don't. Oh, here, I'm like, there should be a flower. Yeah, so I have my flower. So I die cut this one from the Merriest Trees. That one carry over. I have again the two pieces. This is gonna be like grass and also the leaves. I did love those a lot, so I have those. And then I have this one. This is from the what is this called? The Escalope Contour dies. This is one of my favorite dies set, and it is this one. And so on this one, it comes with a border, so I cut out that one. But honestly, I use this a lot. This is especially the first three. The largest three are like very like a staple nowadays for me. I use them all the time. And so the die set, I don't know if I said that. Oh, is the Escalope Contour dies, and they're $35. So if you don't have them, you need to be grabbing it. Okay, so now I decided to go with, oh, this is something else. This is not for these. So I decided to go with this. So I have this one. I have a circle from the Stylish Shapes, which is another of my favorites. The Stylish Shapes has, they have square circles and then banners for like sentiments. And so usually they're like $30-something. This is well worth it. I use it also all the time. So again, if you don't have it, make sure you have it. And so I'm using from this. Oh, I pull it so I can tell you which one it is. I think it's the third one. Or no, it's the fourth one. So from the largest to the smallest one is the fourth one. Okay. Or from the smallest to the largest one is the third one. So maybe I was not wrong. All right. So we have this in basic white. Then I have also a border. Now these two pieces are 4 inches by a half, and then this one was 4 inches by 1 inch, and then I cut this section. Okay. The cardstock is crushed curry, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4. Hi, Marcia. And then I have a piece of designer series paper. Again, this is from the Sunny Days from the celebration offering, and I love every single pattern from this pack. And so anyways, I'm going to be using the yellow one, the yellow side. And this one is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. It's also 1/8 of an inch smaller than the matte, which is the crushed curry. And then I have this piece, which is 2 by 4. Okay, now this one, see, it looks nice, but I wanted to have more of the yellow pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it. And I know I've said this, but the Glass Mat Studio is amazing for when you have to be using your blending. And in fact, I gotta confess something. So in the past, I've always been like, oh, I only have, because I don't do so much of the blending, but I would always have one and then clean it and then use it again and so on, right? Well, right now I'm so in love doing the blending that I've decided, oh, I need to have more of these so I'm not having to be changing colors. And so I've been now doing more and more with multiple colors. I'm not kidding. So now I'm going to be using another one, which, like I said, is not something that I used to do in the past. But I find myself doing a lot more of the blendings, and I don't want to be switching back and forth. So now I decided, okay, I'm going to be getting more of the blending brushes to be having like one per color, I guess, because I'm going bananas with this. Now, this one is going to be using the Lemon Lolly. Is that right? Yeah, Lemon Lolly. I know that Stampin' Up changed where now this one says in blank ink because it's really hard to read what the color is, right? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking color from our ink pad, and then you're going to start from the glass mat and then onto your paper and see how nice it goes. Very smooth. I also feel like I am not wasting too much of the color. In the past, I used to put a piece of paper beneath, and then I would start here and then off to these. Well, I was always thinking that I would be, I don't want to say wasting, but yes, wasting some of the ink, right? Because it would be absorbed in the paper. And nowadays, I feel like you really don't use, like, you can pull more from there into your paper. So I don't really think that you waste too much of the ink, to be honest. So I am very excited with this. Now, the glass mat, of course, you get it as part of your starter kit. You might be asking, what is that, a starter kit, Ali? The starter kit is, it's like the best bundle we have. You pick $125 worth of products, and you only pay $99 plus shipping. Plus tax. No shipping, so you get an 11% discount right from the get-go. Plus, of course, you're getting $125 but only paying $99. Now, during celebration, so January and February, this is the last month to take this offer, you can choose to get the glass mat for free. The glass mat has a value of $60, and it comes with a silicone mat that I show in other videos, as well as a cleaning cloth. Honestly, the cleaning cloth, yes, is really nice. I am using my chamois. I just don't want to be having too many cleaning things on my space or in my desk. And so I am using my chamois. But see, you don't have as much, right? And I just take my chamois and clean it. But of course, you're going to be getting, with the $60, you get, what am I saying here? A cleaning cloth. Let me show you here. I think I have it right here as well. I just haven't really used it. Because, again, but you get this one. Oh, see? You get your cleaning mat, which is exactly the same as the chamois, but thinner and larger and gray, which I think is also great. Because if you notice my chamois, I mean, it's purple, right? But in reality now it's very well used. So, but anyway, so you get this one. And then you also get your silicone mat, which it's great because it doesn't move. I could move this stand up and this will stay flat. Now, these things are great for like the stamping spots. This one's, right? Like if you want to put it right there. And so you would be able to do the blending by pulling the color from here and going, like if you want to go that way and it's not moving. You could also do some watercoloring where you're adding gray inkers here and pull your ink with aqua painters. So it's really a great deal. Now, like I said, this is $60 and you get it free during celebration. You do need to be getting the starter kit again, and you get anything you want, $125 up to $125, and get the glass mat. Now, because of the glass mat, I've noticed I am doing way much more of the blending. I'm not kidding. I've been doing so much more. I have here a card featuring the watermelons, which are also celebration, and I did some blending here, I did some blending there. I mean, then I did another card here, and same deal, I did some blending. Like, I've been blending so much more right now because of the glass mat. It's just very easy. I don't feel like you're wasting your ink. There, of course, there's other things that you can do. There's also mixed media where you put the ink here and water, and then you have cool backgrounds. So again, I think like the glass mat is just amazing. I've never had one until now, and I am so glad I got it, honestly. So anyway, but you see how this looks, right? Now this one is going to go on our card. Now, again, if you want to get that, by the way, if you want to get the glass mat, on my email tomorrow, make sure you see the link, or you can PM me or ask me about the email, the link, so that you can get that starter kit and be part of my team. Now, when you're in my team, one of the perks is that you get all my tutorials for free. So if you like my classes, all my team members get all the tutorials. Now, I did got a question, I want to say this week, about do you get from today going forward, or do you get the past tutorials that I've shared? You will get access to all the tutorials from when I started sharing it, which was April last year. So beginning April last year, 2023, you get access to all of those tutorials. So if you love my classes, definitely it's a great way to get the tutorials for inspirations, make the cards. And so anyway, so as and I also have a page on my blog, which is called like Join My Team, I believe, on the banner on top. So just check it out. You can read so much more stuff there as far as what are the perks, what we offer, and how much fun we have on our team. So anyway, and also, of course, if you have any questions, you can reach me out. But so for this part though, we're going to be gluing down these pieces. So I'm going to be having this one right here, and then this one right here. Okay. But you can see how cool this looks with the lemon lolly. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. And this is also part of the Sunny Days. The Sunny Days, what am I saying here? Designer Series paper, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I just want a little bit of this. And then I'm going to have this one. All right, so you have this. And then I'm going to be gluing this part to this. Okay, and then I'm going to be cutting out that excess, okay? That little piece of excess, because this one is 3 7/8, and this one is 4 inches. I want to be... You know, I might be cutting out from both ends, you know? Okay. So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and cut out those pieces. And where are the scissors here? I'm like, where are the scissors? And then same thing here. There we go. Yep. And so I'm going to put this one on my little trash can here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this one onto this piece. And see how this is one of my favorites as well. I think all of the patterns of this paper pack is just amazing. You have clouds, you have flowers, you have fruit, you have, oh, there's like cherries and strawberries. There's more flowers and sun. I mean, it's really a good paper pack. Then you have also the butterflies. I mean, honestly, and so because of that, I think it's very easy to play with and mix and match the different patterns as well. There's one that has rainbows, like I said. So anyway, so we have this. This is how it's going to look. We're going to go ahead and glue it already to our card base. Again, it's Early Espresso 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. Always use your bone folder because you get a better crisp and a better fold. You have a crisp fold. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this one right here. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Linda. Yes, you can watch the replay. You can watch the replay. No worries. I know it's kind of late. I did have that performance from my little one at his school. And so, yeah, we started a little bit later today. And by the way, make sure you're on my mailing list because that's where I share the link to the replay, the supply list. So if you want to know exactly what colors I use and all that, you can see it right there. All right. Also, this one, we're going to be stamping. And for this one, I thought we could use the, what is this called? This one. Oh, where's my stamp set? I think I want to put that You Are the Best. I think I like that one a lot for this. And I think it fits. Let me see. This one fits well. Let me see. Or sending you lots of love. Oh, that one also. Well, that one also goes well. But you know what? It's Tiger. I want to put that You Are the Best. I love that one. You know? So I like that one a lot. You can also put the other one there. Hooray. Oh, no, this one is longer. But I think this one goes well. Let me get the... let me mount it, and then let me put, this is Early Espresso, and we're going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment. We're going to put here, You Are the Best. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so now we have that one there. Now, let's do the coloring of our tiger, or tiger, I should say, not tiger. Tiger is the one from Winnie Pooh, right? Okay, so, oh, I didn't put it back. So for this one, I'm going to be using the ivory, right? So this is the ivory and the pumpkin pie. And I want to use also Bubble Bath Dark for the cheeks. Okay, so that's what I have. And everything is dry, so it's not doing anything. So first things, I'm going to do a lighter coat with the light pumpkin pie. And I'm going to start with this section. Oh, careful with the eyes. All right, and then on this one, what I did is I'm going to go this way. And then same thing here. And I'm leaving it his tummy. All right, so I'm just doing this section. And then the same thing here. And then the tail. All right, so we have that. I want to do his nose with this bubble bath, which is the dark one. I want to do the nose and his cheeks here. And then I'm going to bring the ivory and I'm going to do a coat over that. So I'm going to go ahead and without touching the nose. I think the nose don't have to do it, but for the cheeks, yes. So it's kind of like blended, if you will. All right, and then I'm going to bring the darker pumpkin pie, and then I'm going to be adding like more. Oh, I forgot to do the ear section with the ivory. And then I'm going to go back. All right, and then I'll show you here a close-up as to where I added those so that you can do it. Especially if you're watching the replay later on, you can see where I am adding it. So here is how it looks right now. You can see, and then I'm going to be doing the blending there, but you can see exactly where I added the darker pumpkin pie. Okay, so I'm going to go now with the lighter pumpkin pie, and then I'm going to be doing the blending on those areas. Okay. Now, sometimes it's a little bit harder to blend. So one thing that I found out is that sometimes you can do like little sections. So instead of doing all the dark, I almost always do that. But I also find that sometimes it's harder to blend. So when I have that issue, then I do little sections, and I have found that one to be much better for the blending too. It's just that sometimes when I'm doing the Facebook Live, I don't want to be taking forever, right? But if you ever have something like this, then do smaller sections and do the blending section by section so that that way it blends, because the ink is a little bit like fresher, or like wet, if you will, so it's easier to blend as well. Rather than what I'm doing here, where I have to go over and over and over several times. And so here you have it. It looks really cute, don't you think? So anyway, you're going to get your dies. You're going to pull your dies and then cut out the image, right? So I don't know what I did with the dies, but somewhere here, I know I had it. Here we go. So it is this one. So you're just going to go ahead and die cut it. I've already done that for you. So here we have it. And this is what we're going to be using. All right, so now we have that. All right, and so for this one, we are again using this. I thought about using the one of these for, oh, look at this, yes. I think the largest one will be the great one for these. So let's go ahead and use that already. I should start from the top too, so I don't have the whole thing. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful. Yes, it pop up really nice with the... Now, I don't know that I said that, but this one is sweet sorbet. And this one is Granny Apple Green and Shaded Spruce Pecan Pie. Okay, I don't remember if I said which colors was what, but anyway. So for this one, what I picture this would go is I wanted to have this one here, and then this one here, and then have these kind of like seating, you know? He looks like seating or something like that. Because he looks like playful at this point, don't you think? And then have this one that you are the best somewhere here. And then have the this one. And I'm going to be covering this so I don't see the dot of the circle from the tag. See, I have sticky hands from my previous card. And then have the flower right here. What do you think, huh? It looks super cute. So this is what I think it will look. What do you think? Do you like it? So anyway, so let's start putting all the pieces together. Because I think for this one, oh, thank you, Vicky. You're so nice. All right, so this layer should be flat, okay? So I'm going to be putting this one flat. Oh, of course. Oh, and see? I have. Now, I shared these before. You can clean this with the chamois, but if you feel like it's getting like adhesive or gooey, you can use your lemon oil to remove it, okay? I've shared that already in several of the videos. And by the way, you can get the gooey out of your scissors as well with the lemon oil. I love doing that. All right, so this one will go like right here. And now I'm going to go ahead and add this one right here. I feel I'm going to leave it that way. Although I want this one popped up, so I'm going to add some dimensionals. For this one, I do feel I need the larger one. So let me open a new pack. I go over dimensionals. Oh, like crazy. I not use them a lot, so that's part of the thing. But anyway, it is what it is. I love using dimensionals. Okay, so let's put this one already here. I'm going to be adding 3 of those. So this one will go like right here. And then I want to add, see how it looks like kind of this way? So I want to add this one. But I feel like for this one, I might need to put this like on, do you know what? Here's what we're going to be doing. Because I feel like everything will have to be like on dimensionals in a way, you know? So I'm going to be having this way. And then, like I said, I want this one to come this way. So he's kind of seated. Have this one come here. This is why I didn't want to be gluing this one, because, see? And then once I have it this way, I should be adding the dimensionals here. How about that? Let me add dimensionals. Oh, wait, it's not moving. And of course, you know me. You know me. I put lots of dimensionals. I might need one of the small ones here. I just want to make sure this is not moving or anything like that. That's why I'm adding way many. I know I always put too many, but in this case, I am even putting even more just because I'm not adding adhesive in between, at least not right now. And I want to make sure everything stays put, you know? There we go. Ooh. One more here. Boop. Ooh, my goodness, he looks super cute. And he looks like he's playing. I love it. Yes. All right, it looks good. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Oh my goodness, he looks super cute. And then I'm going to have this one come here. See him? Like, you are the best. And again, this could be a good card for your kiddos or for your friends, right? Don't you think? You are the best. And then I'm going to have, I feel like this one, I want this one flat. Yes, let's do this one flat. And then I want that flower popped up. Okay. This one is looking really cute. I am excited at how it's turning out. There you go. Like I said, you really want to get this set. It is a super cute one. I know. I know you're going to love it. And so now this one, I do want it to be popped up, but I can only add like the one right there. And then I'm going to have this one come here. And then you can add other of the gems. Where are the gems, by the way? What did I do with the gems? Like, they were here, right? Like, we were using them. Oh, here. So, we could add some of the yellow ones probably here and there, since everything is yellow. Yeah, like, have one here. And one there. There you go. And then have another one here. And one there. Actually, no, I like it here. There you go. I do like it. So you can add as many as you want, of course. But here you have it. What do you think? I really like how it turned out. And I love the blending of the of this designer studios paper because it was white, right? It was white. And so I thought white would be, you know, it would pop up even more. And I want it to be more like a blended yellow background for this card. So there you have it. Oh, thank you, Gail. All right, so we're going to be doing our last card. And by the way, I don't even know what I did with the other card. Oh, here. I'm like, well. Because at the end, I always put the 3. But so now we're going to be using the crocodile. Now, can I do the crocodile on this? Hold on, let me see. Oh, yes, I can do that. That way I can cut it out later on. So let's bring Memento again. All right. All right, so now, okay, here we go. We have these. And for this one, let me move my thing here. For this one, I decided to go with this. So let me get it to dry because we're going to be coloring everything. Now, I'm going to be using this. And then I decided to go with the lemon lemon lime twist and apple granny. Yeah, lemon lime twist and the apple granny. And dark lemon lime and dark granny apple. Yes, those are the colors that I want to use. So like I said, I've used a lot of colors in this one, or in these cards. So we're going to be stamping also the sentiment. For this one, I decided I wanted to use, I'll go over measurements here in a second, but I decided I wanted to use the You Are Simply Amazing. Again, these cards are really, I really think that are good for friendships and birthdays. Let me see. Do you ever replace your memento pad or do you just keep re-ink it? So, good question. So, I would probably re-ink it and then at some point I would just, especially there's some times with memento where you are re-inking it and you don't get it as dark anymore. And when that starts happening, like if I re-ink once and then the first day is great, the second day is again not really getting all the color, at that time is like a great indication for me to throw this one away and then get a new one. I am now putting like the date, and see this one is 2021. So I had December, right? So this one was December 2021. So it's been already 2 years. Because I can kind of gauge. So this one, at some point, probably when I start re-inking it and not taking the ink, then I would just get a new one. But you can see you can get it like once a year or once every 2 years. So it's not like you're going to be throwing it away very quickly. Because again, this is like 2 years and it's still working okay. But I had another one that I had never really, I had not replaced. It was like my original one. And I was always complaining that I couldn't get a black image that well because it kept, because it was so old, I guess. And I kept re-inking and then a few days later, it was still not working. And so I was like, I'm not going to use Memento anymore. Well, Jennifer actually was the one that just get a new one and it will work wonders. And yes, I got a new one and it worked wonders. So now I know it's like you just re-ink for like so long. And then when the re-inking is not working anymore, then it's time to, it's like too old, throw it away, get a new one. I think Memento ink is like what, $5 or $6. So it's not like you're going broke. And again, you're doing these like every 2 years, right? Like I said, I am putting out the date on those so that I know, okay, it looks like it's about time. And like I said, the other one, I think I had it for like forever, like forever. I think it was my original one. So it was time. Let me just check your comment. Someone said something. Hold on. Oh, Bunny says, these cards are amazing. I wasn't going to get the Jungle Paths bundle, but I was so wrong. Thanks for your out of the word cards. Oh, you're so sweet. You know what? They are really cute. And, you just need to be pairing it, like, sentiments-wise. And also, see, I'm going to be using... And this is just a scrap of basic white. And just pair it with the paper, really. Just pick papers, color them, have fun, add cheeks to the little critters. They always look so cute when you put cheeks. And I love it. I love it. So, yes, definitely, Bonnie, get it. Get it. All right, so now we have this. I'm going to be cutting it here. What I do is put the date on the back as to when open the ink pad. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. This is the day I open it up. This is not the day I bought it. Because quite honestly, I want to be honest, I think Jennifer gave a Memento ink in one of the parties, and I think it was the 2020, maybe. And so, or something like that. This was like a gift. And so I opened it until this time. So yeah, no, I hear you. You don't put the date the day you buy it. You put the date the day you open it. Because, it comes with the wrapper and whatever. So it's pretty much in good shape. But once you open it and then you have air and all that, then at that point you count. Okay, so now we have Lost Lagoon. This is an easy card as well. So this is Lost Lagoon, 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to go ahead and fold it in half. And then again, use your bone folder so you have a nice crisp fold. And I have here the shaded spruce. And this one is, oh, here's like, where is the, here it is. And this one is, I believe it was 3.25 by 4.75. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper, which is the same that we use for the first card. This one. But it goes like this, you know, so you get a lot of clouds on this section. At the very end, you have a section that has the rain. So I thought the rain would look really nice with the crocodile. I think this is a crocodile. I don't know if it's a crocodile or an alligator, but it looks great for that. And I thought about using, in this case, a pool party circle. Now, this one is from the Stylish Shapes and is the largest. And I thought if this will be great, like a swamp, like water or something like that, right? Like it's draining and you have something like that. And then, of course, I am having fun with this particular die. I thought it was really good. And I'm going to be doing the same with this one and then the alligator there. Okay, so now this one is, I believe it's 3. Yeah, 3 by 4.5. So it's 1/4 inch smaller. Now, I could have done it with only 1/8 inch. I mean, it looks okay. I might have liked it better with like 1/2 inch less, but that's okay. It still looks good. And then I did cut out these two with, and this is the lemon lime twist. And I have 2 of them. And this is the one that I thought this die would go really well with the monkey bundle that we have. I think it will go amazing with this. Now, again, this is from the die. So you have this one. So you use this one and cut it twice. And these 2 are, again, this one, you just cut it twice from the bundle. And yeah, so we have that. And then I have in Fleeted Flamingo, one of the hearts, and this is from the Radiating Stitches. Let me see if I have it here. This is from, hold on, let me check. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. Everything fall off there. Okay. So we have it here. So this is the Radiating Stitching, and this is from the online exclusive. So I just cut out one in the Fleeted Flamingo. All right. So let me put this one here. Okay. So now back to the coloring. So now I think everything is dry on this end, so we can color. Let me start putting things back to my box, because then I'll lose everything in a second here. All right. So for this one, I'm going to start first with the light lemon lime twist, and I'm going to go around its body with a light coat. Okay. So first one is just a light coat. And on this one, you have to be careful with his teeth. So go slow, because you want his teeth to be, and I said that and I covered this one with green. You want it to be white. Same thing with his eyes. So be careful with that. Again, careful with the teeth. And see, for this longer piece, I would probably go with this, because I want just a lighter coat. So I'm using the brush point or tip, a brush tip. And then there. Now I'm going to get the lemon lime twist, the dark one, and now I'm going to be adding some shading, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this section. Again, careful with his eyes. And then this section. And then and here. I'm going to be adding here. Okay. Now for this one, I'm also going to be adding the cheeks. Right there. And this is the dark bubble bath. And then I'm going to go back with the lemon lime twist. And the light one. And then I'm going to be doing my blending. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to get a little bit of the, I think it's a dark. Yeah. I'm going to go and put dark granny apple green to this section. I don't know if there's the spikes. I don't know. This section from the crocodile. And then even add a little bit more of the darker shade. And maybe here as well. And then I'm going to try to blend again this with the lighter. All right, now I'm just blending at this point. And I think we're good now. It looks really nice. Let me show you here. So that's how he looks. I really like it. Again, you're going to take your dies now and then cut it out. And somewhere here I have the dice. I don't even know what I did with them now. Did I move them? Well, but there are dice, of course. I've been showing them all along. Right now, I don't know what I did with them. They were here. Oh, here. I'm like, I don't know what I did. So you're going to be using this one and then cut it out. Of course, I've already cut it out. So I have it right here. So I have my crocodile here. And let me take those out of the way. And so now we're ready to be doing our thing here. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Oh, thank you, Marianne. You're so sweet. I love coloring and I love the blends a lot. So I don't know. Anyway, so I just cut it out. You saw it was like just a scrap that I had. I'm just making sure it is kind of like good. All right, so we're good. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring these pieces together. So this one should be glued down. And now I'm going to be adding this one here. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring this one here. Now, before I do that, I thought I wanted to have, like the way I'm picturing this is having this one and this, but hold on, before I do that, I want to be adding, so I'm not gluing anything just yet because I want to check. When I have this one like right here, and I want this to be like from, like hanging from some trees that are somewhere here. Like we don't see them, but they're there. And then have these either that way and have them this way, you know, something like so. And then I want to have this one same as the other one that we just did, come this way, and then have our, like I want this one, some pieces here and some pieces there. See, like something. I think like this way might look better. Yeah. All right, and similar as the other one, we're gonna flip it. And we're just gonna go ahead and add dimensionals. How about that? Where are the dimensionals here? Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this ones for this node. I need something there. I want something here, hold it there, and then hold this little piece as well. So I want to make sure that nothing is moving. Yes, and so I'm going to be adding this one right here. And then this one will be here also with dimensionals, and then have this one come this way. So I might want to be cutting this one a little bit more, maybe, or maybe not. Hold on, let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I just cut out the ends in a banner end, right? Or I could have this one. Ooh, maybe I like that. Yeah, okay. So I might just cut this section with the tailor tack punch. Now you can use your scissors to cut out a banner end. You know me, I still use the tailor tack punch. I just love it. I feel like it's an easy way, but use your scissors. And so I will put this one here. And so at this point, I feel like it's good. So I'm going to put this one like right here, okay? It's like somewhere here. And then I'm going to glue these ones here. And I just need to add a little bit of this Dumbo. Oh, please. Okay, so And I'm going to be cutting out those pieces, I think. I don't need that part. And then this one, I will put it more like in this angle. You know, like not in an angle. Yeah, no, like this. Yes, like this. Okay. Oh. Let's not touch that part. Okay, and now I can cut out these sections. Oh, where are my scissors here? So like, I don't need this section. And I don't need this section. I'll leave the leaf. The leaf is fine. Not this one. Yeah, not this one. Or... no, not this one. Let's cut it out too. Yeah. Oh, see? And of course I'm getting all the adhesive here. Oh. Telling you, this is why I don't like that adhesive. Now, this one, I'm going to wait until it dries, and then I'm going to use the adhesive remover for that. But for the rest, everything is fine. Oh. Oh my gosh, my hands are all sticky now. Alright, so now I can glue. How does this open? This way, okay. I'm going to be adding this one right here. Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one here. See how cute he looks? And again, it's another great card for a friend. You know, like just because type of card. You know, just telling them how awesome they are, so. Or if you have grandkids or little ones, I think this one would be really good as well. Okay. So now I'm going to be adding this one right here. I could even move him like more towards this section. No, I do like him there, center in a way. Yep. Yep. And then have this one. I'm going to be gluing this one behind, you know? So I'll be adding... nope. And then have this one come this way. Now, I might want to have it like tighter, meaning closer to this. Yeah. Just because of the space I have. Yes. And then have everything with dimensionals here. All right, so let's add dimensionals. What are the large ones? And hi, Janie. Let's see you here. All right, and so now I'm going to be adding this one come here, right? Oh. See, and I feel like, hold on. In this case, I might need to remove this because this is getting out of the... I don't want to be outside, so I might need to move this one. Yes. There we go. There we go. All right, so now that I have these, I'm going to be adding the gems. So where are the gems? Now for this one, I thought we could... Ooh, I could add a purple one. Ooh, I like that. Or the blue. I thought of putting some of the blue here and there here because, you know, it was raining. And then maybe for this one, maybe I'll go with the yellow one since I have this one like right here, you know, looks nice. And then for these ones, I'll go with just the pool party. No, I don't like that one. I like the small one. Yep. And then I like this one somewhere else. So I'll put this one somewhere else here. Nope. Oh, maybe I'll put it... No, I don't like the large one now that I put that. I'm gonna change this. See, like, we have several, so I'm okay with this. And I'll change this one for that one. There we go. I like this one better. Oh, the one running. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my sticky hands. Okay, so I have that, and then I can use a little one. Yes, a little one would be better here and there. And like another one, like somewhere here. I don't know, like somewhere here. Yeah. And maybe another one somewhere there. Like maybe somewhere here. Yes. And again, you can put as many as you want. I feel like this one should be on this end, but that's okay. I might put another one that way. Let's just leave it that way. But anyway, you just need to be moving things around there. But here it is. So you can tell me which one is your favorite. I love them all. I think my favorite is the tiger one, but you tell me. Again, you get these free, the bundle, I should say. The bundle, you get it for free as part of your celebration. So it is the dies and the stamp set, which I don't know what it is. Oh, here. The stamp set, right? So this one, you get it free with $50. And this one, you get it free with $100. So you do need to have $150 in orders. But look how cute it is. And I feel like you can be using this one over and over. Like if you have parties for little kids, this will be perfect. I think like this also goes really well with the, like I said, I show you 2 different bundles, right? That you can coordinate. So like in this case, I've used the Hooray for Surprises, which is a bundle, right? This one is $46.75. And then the Brightest Skies, which is the one that I use for the label on this one, it's called it's $48.50. So right here you have what, a little bit more over 90. And if you add some of the blends, like again, the blends, every pack comes with 2 of them with the light. Hold on. The light and the dark of the blends. And so each of them are, I think it's $10, either $9 or $10. So again, just get a few of those and then you can easily get to the $150 to get both of them. Just check the colors that you don't have because you want to be coloring them. And like I mentioned, all the ink colors that are retiring, make sure you grab those ink pads, re-inkers, the blends, because those colors are really cute. And like I said, I used 3 of them, the Hidden Tide, Parakeet Party, and then the Sweet Sorbet on that one. So I hope you have enjoyed them. Let me just check comments real quick again, just to make sure. And as always, let me know which one is your favorite. I always like hearing that part. That's like my favorite part. Gail says, such a fun grouping of cards tonight. I love each and every one of them. No favorites. Not favorite, but color. Yes. So Janie says this is super cute. And oh, my mom says she loves all the cards. Gracias, Gordita. Flo says they're all cute, but I like the toucan bird that went best. Yes, I like this one too. I don't know. I like this one a lot. The one with the tiger. Or the tiger, I should say. Lena says stunningly gorgeous. Florence Beniglian says they're absolutely stunning. And says love them all. Florence also says love them all. So thank you. Again, you get the card kit to make these cards when you place an order with me using the host code. Make sure you place your orders by Sunday. This time I'm putting all the way to Sunday mainly because I didn't do the video on Tuesday or Wednesday. So, but place an order with me using the host code and you get the card key to make them. You do need to have the bundle, so make sure you are placing your orders to get the bundle. And the other thing is that if your order is above $50, you start earning celebrations, but you also get a pack of the gems that I used today, which are these ones. Okay, so anyways, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon. Oh, Marianne says she loves them all, but she likes the toucan the best. Yeah, it is really cute, right? So anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.